This is the neighbor's tree we were piling here the other day, and it's ready to burn now. There's nothing burns like an evergreen tree. And I've taken over half of it off over there on the porch. It's pretty wet outside, so I didn't think there'd be any problem. And it's a little bit breezy, but it's not too bad. But it seems like once a fire gets going, whatever breeze you have, it gets magnified.
Hey, I'll get the grill now. You want to help me while you got the forks on?
Sure.
I'm just hoping it doesn't fall apart as you lift it up.
So you're tired of this grill, huh?
Well, not so much tired of it as it's kind of tired itself. Tired and worn out. The pan underneath is almost ready to fall out.
Well, that's why I went ahead and put the forks onto the middle and lifted it up with the pan.
Good plan, because otherwise I think it might fallen apart in several pieces.
Yeah, I don't know if we could have actually pulled it down there on its wheels. I don't think it would have made it.
No, the pan had gotten so rusty and so far down it wouldn't heat up to temperature. Yeah, the neighbor just asked if we were going to put it out for somebody to take for free, and I said they don't want it. It's 24 years old.
We've replaced the insides of it several times. It's been a great grill. Christy grills, I don't know, at least 3 times a week.
At least, yeah. I grill in the winter, summer, spring, fall. I love to grill. I think you can look at it and tell it's seen better days.
Well, you've been after me to get these bushes trimmed a little bit. It's hard to get the stuff done at home.
Yeah.
When we're doing stuff for others. So I always get to run the machine, right?
Yep.
I've done this for years.
That's loud.
It's loud. We have the hearing protection here. And you get to run the trash can, right?
Well, yeah. I thought I'd do something different this year, though.
What's that?
Can I use Johnny? You think his bucket would make a big dustpan?
I think maybe so.
I think we'll try. Before, I've always used the trash can, have to rake everything up and then pick it all up and put it in the trash can.
Yeah, and when you put your nose in the trash can and everything.
Yeah, it's not good. So
It's
I'm going to try Johnny.
It's basically would get allergies and stuff when you're trying to pick that stuff up.
Yeah, and we're going to take it around back and put it on the fire that you built.
Yep. Well, these bushes here are the ones that take the longest time to trim. And then these red tips,
yeah.
I've taken a chainsaw to these and sawed them totally down before, so I'll probably be pretty rough on them.
Well, so far I think I like this better.
So for the first 20 years we lived here, I think you had the worst end of the deal.
Yeah, I think so too.
But now I'm thinking we need to change the rules somehow.
No. You still get to use them things. You know how to shape the bushes better.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I ought to have a chance to drive and play with Johnny sometimes.
I think you're right. I'm sure our viewers will think so too.
Yeah. Hey, what you doing? You made a bald spot.
You can kind of see from this angle how much I trim them. They get a pretty good trimming, don't they? Now, I can't claim to be an expert on trimmers either, but there is one thing that I have learned. Actually, my dad taught me years ago. This is a Craftsman trimmer, at least 20 years old. The first one that I had, it had one knife that moved, and the other, you might call them guards, didn't move. And that didn't cut very well at all. This one cuts, somewhat better. And both knives move. The top one moves and the bottom one moves. You might be able to see that in the picture or not when it slows down. But both knives, they both saw back and forth. And my dad pointed out to me that that was basically a requirement in order to keep it able to cut it all. Now this one's getting worn pretty bad. So it's probably due for either some new knives or just another new trimmer at some point.
I thought you were going to say you were going to try to figure out an attachment for Johnny that you wanted to trim the trees.
That's a brilliant idea.
I don't think they make a bush trimmer for Johnny.
Maybe a sickle mower. I could at least get the top of them.
God help our windows.
We did see that lawnmower that guy had mounted on his loader.
Yeah.
We could bring it along and trim the tops of our bushes. Maybe if we tilted it, we could even go around the back a little bit.
We have to buy a push lawnmower. We don't own one.
how's your sweeper working?
It's working really well. I'm just waiting for you.
I think that's the point. I think it's working so you used to not be able to keep up. And now, I mean, it's easy. You're just raking it in there.
Yeah, I don't have to fiddle with that crazy blue trash can.
Yeah, and they wouldn't fit in one can anyway.
No. I thought of a new approach.
What?
Maybe I could just turn the bucket up right here and you could just, you know, shave it right into the bucket.
Don't even have to sweep it off, huh?
Yeah. Automatic reverse.
Make big smoke.
I know, those green leaves make it. You want me to keep it in tortoise so you can keep up? Or can I go rabbit?
Think I can outrun Johnny? No, the worst part for you is I don't get done in one place. I just kind of keep going all around.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Boy, you gave that one a real haircut.
Yeah.
Wow. So far, I think this is working better. Or maybe just a little bit easier. So I would say this isn't bad.
Well, like we were saying earlier, Christy, this is one of those jobs that we've done together for 20 years.
Long time.
You know, remember early on, this was about the biggest outdoor project we would do every year.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a big deal for us to get going on Saturday morning and trim the bushes
Well, we had a little girl.
before it got too hot, right?
Yeah.
And when Katrina could, you know, when we could do it right and get her to fit in.
Yeah.
But you've always done this project with me,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
and I really appreciate that. And you know, I guess for those of you who haven't had time to get out and to have the DIY projects, maybe you've got small children, maybe you've got really busy jobs, you can start anytime. You don't have to be doing this when you're younger.
Right, and it's actually kind of fun. I mean, it's work, but it's all right. It's fun.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that we'd like to share is that for me, doing this type of stuff by myself wasn't much fun.
No.
And Christy has been more than willing to come out and help as soon as Katrina got big enough to pal around with us, or to when she was gone or whatever. And
Yeah.
and it's really made it kind of a family affair for us, as you've seen in these 200 plus videos that we've had. But ladies, find that time. Go out and pal around with your man as he's doing on his projects. And
if you have a tractor, learn how to drive the tractor. It's fun. If you get seat time.
I guess, you know, have to share a little bit, don't I?
Yeah.
But you know what? Another thing is, men, you may need to go shopping once in a while. You may need to go to the shoe store. You may need to watch Home and Garden TV instead of ESPN. There's a few things we can do as well. All I can say is for Christy and I, it's made for a really special relationship. Hey, subscribe to our channel. After you press the subscribe button, there's a little bell there. Press that bell and you'll get notified all of our new videos. Press the thumbs up button, and we'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.